The way to build audience is, number one, practice giving good quality content, right? Without that, you're never going to build an audience. So if you don't have in those blogs, podcasts, writings, posts, quotes, whatever you're doing, pranks, if it's not quality content, don't do it. So the first thing you have to do is develop quality content. The second thing you need to do is be consistent with the quality content. So once you develop quality content, you have to be consistent at it. When you become consistent, then you have to realize and create the nuances, the subtleties of success of how to capture the quality content and be consistent with it, how to amplify it in the different formats and looks and views, etc., and also create a strategy to perpetuate that content, that quality content, consistently so that you can utilize it in infinity for perpetuity. Now, beyond that, a couple other pieces of advice. Number one, understand that quality content has three components to it. One is the strength of your signal. So if your content doesn't reach that far, if it doesn't have a powerful frequency to it, you're not going to attract a lot of people. Two, understand the spectrum of your content. Quality content, you're putting stuff on TikTok, know what spectrum you're going to reach with that. You obviously you want a wide reach. 87% of the people sit into the same spectrum, the same vibration, the same frequency. Is that where you want to be? And within the context of that, what demographic of that spectrum do you want to work? Or do you want to work on a higher vibration, a higher frequency, and a demographic within that? People have to focus in on the strength of their signal, the spectrum of their signal, and then beyond quality content, it has to be clear content, a clear defined communication, a clear defined message, a clear defined brand that's in the context of the strength of your signal and spectrum of your signal. So you cannot conflict with your own beliefs. You can't conflict. This is what makes us inauthentic. In order to stay authentic, organic, and credible, we need to have a pure strength of a signal, spectrum, and a clear message. These are the key components. The final piece of advice I have for you, Charlie, is to not attach your emotions to the number of followers that you have. I have a 20-year plan to build my brand. My goal, my first year, was literally, we did like 100 vlogs, and then I met Gary 3 Super Bowls ago, so my anniversary is 3. My goal was 2 ambassadors, 2 people that would tell everybody to follow me, watch me, love me. That's all I wanted year one. 2 people that would get me 2 people a year. And if I continued every year just to get 2 more people, that would get me 2 more people. After 5 years, and I will tell you, I think I'm ahead of this schedule, but after 5 years, my goal was 64 people that would get me 64 people. The cool thing about that, if I continued to focus on every year just getting 2 people to love Dave Meltzer and to share Dave Meltzer and to get me 2 more people to really engage with Dave Meltzer and be ambassadors for David Meltzer, after 10 years, I'd have 2,000 ambassadors. After 15, I'd have 64,000. And after 20 years, I'd have 2 million ambassadors. And after 20 years, still a young man, still with my family, still in a great community, I'd be able to create an extraordinary impact. Fortunately, because I detached my emotions from an outcome, I allowed people to laugh at me, snicker at me, make fun of me, because I only had so many followers. Now I have one of the biggest followings as a middle-aged mutant turtle. Guys over 50, I always joke around, I go, I'm winning this, someone just is gonna honor me with this social influencer award, and I'm like, is that like an over 50 award? Because there's like three of us over 50. It's like winning a marathon in the over 80 division, as long as you show up. But anyway, think about what I'm talking about. If you have further questions, make sure you text me. Everybody out there, you can text me at 949-298-2905, 949-298-2905. Everybody, that's a great community for us to do meetups, trainings, questions. Hit me up. I am available to give you my insight, my dummy tax, my experience. Hopefully that was helpful for you, Charlie.